They say that losing yourself a little once you get married is normal. Well, I refuse for that to be my day-to-day life. But you see, I'm also trying to figure out who I am after a year of not really focusing on myself and my growth. And no matter how much you try to fight it, to not lose yourself, sometimes you just need a little bit of help to figure it all out.
Sir, can you close the door? Because it's a little loud. We've now been married for 29 days and we're going to Amsterdam. We had a very hectic week. We arrived on Monday. Oh my gosh, it's a whole drama. Wait, I need to put some cream. So when we arrived, because I just realized that we didn't talk since we got here. We arrived at 10:40. I think that by 11, let's say 11:15, we were already at the, wait, turn it off. We were already at the baggage claim. It took us about 2.5 hours just to get our luggage. And to make it worse, there was no entertainment on the plane, and we actually booked comfort seat and we didn't end up getting the comfort seats. So on our drive to Amsterdam, to my parents' house, I am definitely going to write a complaint because I just find that the whole experience of traveling back was just a no-go. But besides that, I had some relaxing days. The jet lag it's going. It's not as bad as I expected it to be. Was a little bad. Like yesterday, I woke up at like 10, almost 11 o'clock. I was just really exhausted. And then today, I woke up 5 o'clock and I couldn't go back to sleep because I feel like I slept too early. So, yeah, jet lag is jet lagging. Today was also my first day back at work and my last day at work for the week. So my husband was like, it still feels very weird to say my husband. But my husband was like, yeah, why don't we go over to your parents' house on Thursday? I think he said that at like Tuesday or something like that. Because we actually have pounds that we want to exchange with them because they're going to Notting Hill Carnival tomorrow? Tomorrow. So on our 1-month anniversary in 2 days, they're going to be leaving to go to London, and then we're actually going to stay in Amsterdam and hang out over there, go to a museum or something. We haven't decided exactly what we're going to do yet, but something. I think you should put some cream on your hands too.
I think I need anything. I fold the car to the brim.
Okay, good. So we're walking around in, which one is this? 1,100 to 1,600, and it's supposed to be about life when Jesus was still alive. And we also have a free tour, which is so good.
But only a virgin could see it. What? Did you not listen?
Only a virgin could see it? So how are we seeing this?
No, so the animal.
So only a virgin was
would be able to
see a unicorn. So a virgin is who
virgin man.
grabbed.
So I've seen it. I don't know who killed it.
You can't take us anywhere.
Ivory comes to Ivory Coast. All I've seen is a bunch of thieves.
It's so nice. We're now walking to their Asian pavilion. And look at this view. One of the gardens. Oh, okay, gorgeous. I think this is the Philips vleugel. In there you have the point of view. Yeah, it is the Philips wing. In the Asian pavilion now, And I thought it was just like one area with, you know, like statues and stuff. But look, they also have the stairs going downstairs. I love it here. Okay, we just switched task. I'm the one that looks for the audio. And then my husband is the one making sure we have all the content because he's enjoying taking pictures and videos. Look, the content creator himself. He just dropped it accidentally. Just so you can take his picture. That looks so good actually. Look at how pretty it is. I feel like I have to whisper because it's so quiet. We're gonna take a little pee break and then we're going to the first floor because there's still so much we have to see. And if we don't finish it today, I think we're just gonna come back another day to keep seeing some more because it's really nice. We just had our pee break and look what we see. Isn't this gorgeous? No, I personally wouldn't have all of that in there. But for the rest, like, I just imagine, look, very extra. I know it's not happening, but imagine in my house a staircase this big, and then you have a little, I don't know how you call that, like a porch inside your house, just like a hall, I guess. Isn't it stunning? Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Look, I didn't even see that. That's so cool. That's so pretty. Look at my pretty ring. 1 month anniversary. We just started on the first floor. I don't think we're going to see that much off of the first floor. So my husband thinks we should come back next week. We'll see what happens. But I'm laughing because of how intrigued we are. Like, who would have thought 10 years ago that we would love being at a museum with a bunch of like paintings of old people, you know? It's just something I didn't expect that we would do. You did a really nice job on that, baby. That looks so good. That's crazy. So this has been completely reserved from some man in Harlem. And it's literally the exact same room. That's actually really cool. And to bawak, the curtains are silk. Also, it makes me wonder if that thing is real. Like, is that real crystal? It does look really cool though. And the high, like, or super long mirrors are just so stunning. I want the mirror this big in my house, just for having sake. This is stunning. That is so beautiful. It's made out of tropical mahogany. Oh my gosh. That is so stunning. I have to put my feet like this so that my slipper don't fall off. Happy anniversary. Okay, so a lot has happened in the last couple of days. We've now been married for 47 days. And why? Okay. My brain is kind of, it's like not allowing me to say what I want to say. I felt very down. I want to say from the second that we got back home going to the Rijksmuseum. So on our 1 month anniversary, right after that date that we had, we came back home on that day itself. Yeah, we came home at night. My parents actually went to London and we came back home at night because I didn't feel like there was a point in sleeping over if they weren't there anyway. And I feel like that's when the wedding blues really hit. And I thought I already felt the wedding blues and I was over the wedding blues, but I wasn't. I feel like it almost got worse. Maybe it comes in waves. I'm definitely at a low now, so I'm not at the peak of wedding blues. So I'll let you know if it comes back up. I think I said this already. It could also just be the vacation blues because we came back home to a 21 square meter place and we had so much space back on Aruba and we had so much family time. Like I am missing family time so much. But anyways, I'm rambling. What I just wanted to make clear was that I've kind of been going through it. I decided today I just don't want to be going through it anymore. I just want to feel good. I want to be my best self. My mom is turning 55 and she wanted all of us to go with her to Venice. So that is very exciting. My husband sadly cannot join us because he has to work. I managed to get some off days from work, so I will be able to go. And I feel like it's going to be very exciting because Venice is supposed to be sinking. And I'm saying supposed to be because, I feel like I've heard it like all my life. I'm 28. So like, is it really sinking or is it just sinking to the point where you barely notice? But then if you look back 100 years ago, then you notice, you know what I mean? Anyways, I have to do some research on that before we actually leave to go on vacation. Also, another thing I do want to mention in this vlog is that this morning I actually went to the doctor because I am finally, after years of trying to get my doctors to believe that I am going through very difficult and painful periods, I finally have a doctor that believes me. And it just feels so nice to, okay, this is how it went. I went to the doctor. I actually went for my ear because, I don't know if you know, but I also suffer from tinnitus. So that's like a ringing sound in my ear. That's the initial reason why I went. And then something in me, I feel like God was telling me to just ask about my, period pains and if that's something that she thinks is normal. 1 second. I actually went last year to a doctor and she told me that it's perfectly fine. Everything's normal, even though I faint. She didn't research me, but she just listened to what I was experiencing and told me oh no, that's normal. It's normal for you to have pain. It's normal for you to faint. It's normal for your tongue to paralyze. It doesn't sound normal to me, but I just let it go last year because I was just so annoyed with the way that she decided to go about it. Have a new doctor now, and the second I told her everything that I experienced during my period, she was like, oh no, that's not good. I'm getting you this research right away. So it didn't even take me that much to explain. It's almost as if I went in expecting that I would have to defend myself and really fight my case. But I just started talking and she was like, oh no, that's not normal. I didn't even explain the whole thing yet. And I'm so happy with her because I now get to have this research done. I went in today for the first set of research. She checked me and she was so nice about it because I explained to her that was my first time and I never had anything, researched before like that. So she checked, and I feel like I kind of got a, not really, but kind of like an experience of what it's going to be like when I, God willing, get pregnant. Because it went like all up in there. And even though it felt uncomfortable, I'm glad that I experienced it because now I know what to expect, because I used to be very scared of having anybody, just be there looking and checking and all of that. I don't know how much you could actually say on YouTube when it comes to those kind of things. So I'm going to figure that out. And then we'll maybe talk about it some more. When I have my second research, I'm going to go to a gynecologist and actually, I think they're going to do the inside one, like the inside scan. I'm actually not sure. I'm not sure. Point is, I have more research to do if there's anything wrong with me whatsoever, which is very scary, but also I'm just really happy that it's just finally happening because I feel like I've suffered enough. You see how long my nails are? I don't know if you could see it, but they're so long. I haven't cut them since the bridal shower. And these are my natural nails. I'm so happy that I didn't stick on the false nails for my wedding, because now they get to be long. I do really need a little manicure though. I'm thinking about putting on some like bright red nail polish because it's fall. Like, it's completely here. It was raining, it's cloudy. I had some sun when I first started filming, but there's no more sun. It's very gray. And yeah, I'm officially out of my bridal era and I'm ready to switch it up and become a better version of myself. We've now been married for 52 days and we are going to do something very fun today. Two things. We're leaving the house finally after a whole week. Finally doing something exciting. So we're going to Rotterdam today. And then this week, got a little bit of beauty in the mail. So I really wanted to try this out today. I'm actually going to try it out without the primer today because everyone says how good it is. So I just kind of want to see if it's also really good without the primer. And then on another day, I'll probably just put on the primer. So I have 3 shades. I was gingerbread when I was on Aruba, and I'm still a little tan from my wedding dress. So, can you believe that? My tan lasted about 52 days. But I think I might still be that shade. So I'm just going to use this one and see if it matches a little. I went on the best walk this morning. I woke up around, I want to say 7:30. And, okay, wait, give it a second. Yeah, that seems about right. I love how small this is. So you don't like pump out like a lot, Yeah, that looks alright. I'm actually gonna take the brush as well, because why not? Oh, okay. Yeah, I like that. I didn't apply a lot at all and it looks really nice. It really looks like I have anything on my skin. So yeah, like I was saying, I got up at 7:30 this morning, and then when I was brushing my teeth, I was like, why don't I just go for a walk? Like, it's so quiet. I could just go for a little walk and, get some fresh air. So that's exactly what I did, because I've been doom scrolling a lot lately. I don't actually enjoy it as much. I mean, okay, I'm not gonna lie, I like it at night after I had a very not enjoyable day. For example, like if I had to go to work or something and then I get to just see other people live their life, that's when I enjoy doom scrolling the most. But I don't really enjoy it in the morning. So I just wanted to, get up, get out. So you know how I started off, or I start off every new day with the amount of days that we're married? I don't want it to come off like I am making that my whole personality. I know that online I made being a bride my whole my whole personality. Speak. I know that I did that online, but that's just because I didn't have anything else to talk about. And I'm noticing, I know that I have passions, but I feel like lately since I turned 28, I'm struggling to figure out what my passion is besides creating content about my life. Like, I feel like I should have more things to talk about, and I guess I kind of just feel like I don't. I'm sure there are, I just can't figure it out yet. Does that make sense? So also look, I can't get over this concealer. Look at the difference. Do you see that? I should not have done this so you could actually see the difference, but I find that it looks so good. But yeah, I challenged myself to vlog as much as I can the first year of marriage, and a way to, I guess, like see the progress and see when what happened. I mentioned at the beginning of every day how long we've been married, which I hope isn't coming over as like, oh, that's her whole personality, because that's not what I'm trying to do, even though it kind of is my whole personality at the moment. But we're going to find other things that are part of my personality. I don't know what it is. I know that a lot of like moms talk about this very often. It's like they feel like they lose their self once they have a child. I'm not a mom, I don't have a child, but I feel like, I'm not trying to compare whatsoever, I just feel like, not that I lost myself, I just don't really know what I like besides creating content, if that makes sense, or besides the things that I film. Does that make sense? Like when I was younger, I used to love to like design clothes. I used to love singing. I used to love dancing. It's like all these, I had hobbies, you know what I mean? And making short films about my life was not one of them. But I had so many things that I was interested in, and now it's almost as if, I mean, I guess it's also part of becoming an adult, isn't it? You just have too much going on in your life to really just do one hobby. So I guess that kind of makes sense. It is all part of growing up. See, this is the reason why I wanted to just be doing YouTube more. I feel like I miss the like being able to just talk to you. Like, yeah, TikTok and everything is fun, but like even with the wedding content, when I was doing my get ready with me's, I actually tried to cut down like 10-20 minutes of me talking to you and trying to connect with you, right? I had to cut that down in videos of like 2 minutes, which wasn't happening at all. So I cut it down to videos of like 4 minutes, 3 minutes sometimes, max I think 4. And that obviously doesn't work with the algorithm. So I think that's also like messing up the reach on my other posts. Actually, is it though? Because I feel like the reach has actually been very good. I don't know. Also, let me know if you enjoy me talking this much. I might just cut everything out, who knows. Remember how I said that I was going to purchase the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray? Like first thing when I get to the Netherlands. I didn't do that. Today actually is the first time that I'm doing my makeup since wait 1 second. Since I got back from Aruba. So, you know, like I'm going over my makeup routine and then I'm realizing like, oh wait, I was gonna buy the Charlotte Tilbury spray. Oh, I didn't, but we're still gonna get that one though. I have on my outfit. I wish I had a better way to show you my outfit, but the house is in a mess. Look, I'm still living out of my suitcase. Cause it's like, it's cold, it's hot, I don't know what to do. All my warm clothes, I mean, it's starting to get really cold now though. I literally had on like my winter coat this morning. Okay, actually tomorrow I can switch it over. Yeah, I'm gonna put all of my summer clothes away. I'm gonna drop that off at my mom's house, and then I'm gonna organize all of my like fall clothes. Anyways, I really wanted to wear these heels today. I bought them for Aruba, didn't get to wear them. And then I have this top that I also bought for Aruba, didn't get to wear it. It's kind of giving business. And we're literally just hanging out and having food. But you know what the thing is? I feel like I tend to get very comfortable and just put on sweatpants and a hoodie, and I just don't want to be like that anymore. I want to dress up when I leave the house. I want to feel good. I want to feel cute. I'll give you a proper OOTD later. I really hope that I like it. I have this Easy Bake perfume from Huda Beauty. It's one of their, I think it was like a limited edition perfume, and I thought, seeing that I have on Easy Blur today, why not just do a little Easy Bake as well. I find this one just, it smells so good. Yay! Okay, one day I will have my closet that I dream of, and I'll be able to properly show you my outfits. I'll properly be able to get dressed together. I can't wait. I just looked at myself and I hate my outfit. So I'm changing. Okay, my closet is kind of kicking me while I am down. Because I just feel like it doesn't represent the way that I feel. I decided to put this on. This top is from Zara. I bought it, I can't remember, it's an old one. But, see, this is, you're probably not thinking, oh, this is much better, because you didn't see the full outfit. But trust me, this is much better. It's just casual. All I need is some really good boots. I think they're under the bed, which is another problem. I need to really figure out my closet situation. So we're gonna make a start to that tomorrow, maybe. Depends how I feel. I have a lot of work to do. There's so much to edit. We'll talk about that later. I feel like all we've been doing is just talking. And I don't want that to be all of the vlogs. Unless you like it, let me know. Also, are you liking the 1 hour or like closer to an hour vlogs? Because I love an hour vlog. Give me a 2-hour vlog. Like, that's all I want to do. I literally clean up the entire house just watching hours worth of vlogs, and I hate it when they're super short. Like, come on, tell me about your day, tell me what you wore, tell me what you ate, tell me what you're cooking, tell me what you use to clean your house. You know, I want to know about your life. That's how I feel when I watch a vlog. So yeah, let me know if you like the long vlogs, and then I'll definitely continue to do that. And if you mind the talking, because I tend to yappa a lot. Okay, now yes, you'll see me in the car next and not at home trying to figure out this outfit situation. Okay, I lied. Should I put on these shades? I want you to do more like over here so you can see me in like daylight. Okay, should I put on these shades or darker shades? Woo! Like this. I don't know which one I like. You can do this one. I guess this one's kind of cute. And I really love these. These are actually they're both from Shein. I bought this one last summer. So the summer that just passed. This one. And I think I bought these like 2 years ago. Like 2 summers ago. Still love them. Very nice. I actually think I'm gonna go for these. I find these are more giving like a fall look, and maybe, I don't know, I'm gonna go with these. I think I like these better for today. Yeah, because the sun is kind of out, so I just want to enjoy the sun and enjoy my sunglasses as long as I can, because we know what's coming. Now yes, you'll see me in the car. Okay, we're clearly having a whole bunch of technical difficulties. This is my first time using this microphone outside, and apparently it was not connected because I just filmed like a whole 5-minute clip and it didn't record anything. Long story short, we're having car troubles and we were supposed to go to Rotterdam again today. And now I have no clue what's happening. I have a bit more time to try to remember what I said in the car so I could keep you up to date. So I basically started off by saying that we were going to go to Rotterdam today and that we had a very eventful weekend planned because tomorrow morning we were going to go to church for the first time in Rotterdam. We were going to have a party at night, my cousin's wife's party, and I just felt like it was just going to be like the most fun, most exciting weekend ever. And that now we might not have that happening anymore. You see, this is why I hate it when I want to use a microphone, because if it's not connected and you miss out on the audio, you lose the authenticity of the first time you filmed it, because I feel like we were just having such a good time talking to you. But anyways, so I also talked about the fact that I bought a mic. I got influenced and decided to allow myself to get influenced. I get easily influenced, of course. However, I have been trying very hard to be more conscious of the choices that I make when I buy stuff. It's not that hard for me because I've been saving more than I've been spending. So it's not that hard to just say like, oh, I'm not going to buy something. I've just always had that discipline when it comes to money. But certain things I just feel like I really don't need. And for a long time, I felt like that was like a small microphone like this. But I've been vlogging here and there with my big microphone. I have it right here. This is a microphone that I use to film all of my like sit down videos. And I don't really do sit down videos anymore, if you haven't noticed. But I used to use this all the time, and then during Vlogmas, I was trying to use this as my microphone here and there, you know, trying to get the right audio. And then I even tried to do it when I was on Aruba, and it was just way too much going on. I did use this on wedding day, like the morning of when I was getting ready, and it was just so perfect. I feel like the audio is just so much better when you use a microphone. So I decided to give in, even though this thing was like, I think I paid like €5 for this. It really wasn't expensive at all. And I think you could probably tell as well, I'm not 100% a fan yet of the mic, but I think that for now it might be good. I'm just going to test it out throughout the week because we don't really know what we're doing this week. Okay, well, we don't know exactly what we're doing. All I know is that something's happening right now with the car. My husband's outside talking to the person that is going to tell us what's wrong with the car. And hopefully it's not too bad and they can fix it right now so that we can still leave, because that would just be best case scenario. So we can have an exciting weekend. And if not, then we're just going to stay home this weekend. And then Monday, we're actually going to go view a house, which I'm so excited about, because I don't know if you noticed, but we actually live in a 21 square meter studio. And from the second we moved back here last year, so during Vlogmas, I was already over it. Like, it was just too much stuff in one small space. And I love being very cozy with my husband. I love the fact that I could shower, have the door open, and we could talk to each other. Because even yesterday when I was in the shower, I was like, oh, when we do move out, I am kind of going to miss this, because I'm going to shower upstairs while you're probably downstairs watching TV, and we're not going to have the time to just chit chat like that. You know what I mean? Like, it'll be very different. Anyways, I feel like I'm rambling. We didn't talk about all of this the first time I filmed this, by the way. But yeah, we're going to go see the house. And I'm excited about it, but also very nervous because obviously there's always a chance that you don't get it. I really hope that we do. But if we don't, it's not the end of the world. We're just going to keep on looking. But we're doing that on Monday. Now, if we have a car or not, that is going to be the question, but we'll just see. We're just going to leave that up to God and He'll handle it. Also, I just realized the first time I filmed this, I actually said that we've now been married for 58 days, which is something you didn't hear. So 58, almost 60. On Tuesday, it's our 2-month anniversary, which is also something we had to do this coming week. We were going to go on a date. If I'm being completely honest, I don't know how I feel about going on a date without the car. It's like the second you buy a car, you just don't want to take the bus anymore to go everywhere. Like, you just, the bus, a bus, what? What's that word? That's just how you feel. Like, you just don't want to get on a bus anymore, even though I have multiple times because I don't drive standard. Actually, don't know how to. I only know how to drive automatic, and we have a standard or manual. So I have taken the bus, but to go out like date night, it just feels like no, I don't want to do that. I just want to put on heels, sit in the car, and then come out and be in the restaurant. I don't want to put on heels and then go take the bus and walk to the bus and no, I don't want to do that. But anyways, we're just gonna see where the week takes us. Hopefully we'll have fun before we go to Venice. I am very excited to go to Venice. Very nervous because we have to pack. Okay. Well, we will also pack. Oh, I didn't even mention that. So last week, the day after, what do we do? Oh, the day after we went to Rotterdam, I actually came home. I am talking way too much. I actually came home and completely decluttered my closet. So every single thing that I don't wear anymore, I decided to donate, which was so necessary because I, one, had way too many clothes that I didn't wear, and two, I got a little bigger. And I don't mean bigger like, yeah, no, I gained weight. So I don't fit in them anymore. And they're just taking up space, or they were just taking up space in my closet. And yeah, it was just unnecessary for them to be there. So I donated almost like half of my clothes. And now I'm actually going to work on, building up my autumn and winter collection. I'm going to call it a collection instead of my closet because it sounds fancier. And yeah, I'm just going to start, collecting grown woman clothes because that's what I am now. Like, I had a whole bunch of crop tops, like things that just didn't fit me anymore, things that didn't feel like my style. So yeah, that's very exciting. But we're going to focus on more on that after Venice. We've now been married for 61 days, and tomorrow is our 2-month anniversary. Look, I'm going through a lot mentally. Like, I feel so overwhelmed, so stressed out constantly. The past weekend was so much fun, and I really did myself a disservice. I mean, okay, it's good to take breaks and not to be working constantly, but because I didn't work over the weekend, I am now stressed out for the work week. Does that make sense? Because today we're going to go to the house viewing, which I am so nervous about because I really want that house. I obviously didn't see it yet, so I don't know exactly if I'm going to be happy with the way that it looks on the inside. But at this point, I almost don't even care what it looks like on the inside. I just want to move out and be in a bigger space. So we're just gonna see how that's gonna go. And then I need to work 8 hours tomorrow, the day after that, and the day after that. So I have no time to really, relax and try to edit and get any work done. And then on Friday, I have to make sure that my bags are packed to go to Amsterdam, to go to Venice in the weekend. And I just feel like it's too much for me to handle. But anyways, we're taking it day by day. Everything's going to be fine. I first just need to get through today, and then I need to send our documents if we want it. I think we're gonna want it. Like, I think we're both at a point where even if it's not 100% what we want, if it's not like super modern and, you know, like fancy looking, I still want it. Like we could spice it up, right? We could make it look the way we want it to look for now, at least for the next couple of years, you know, to be just somewhere else, have a bigger space. Anyways, so now I'm gonna get ready for the day, and then I'm also going to film 2 short form videos before I leave. Oh, my lips are so dry. Oh my gosh. Anyways, so I have to, or not have to, I want to film a video because right now I didn't film anything for a short form, and I basically have I think the last time I actually filmed was coming back to the Netherlands for my short form content. So I kind of want like that buffer period, only of a week though, because I don't want to have like all the content take too long to start to post. You know what I mean? Like I want to be on track again. I want to post in real time. And real time, I mean like something has happened this week and I either post about it at the end of the week or the week after, so that it kind of gives me a chance to edit post, experience, edit, post, experience, edit, post. That's how I want it to be, instead of me editing something from 2 months ago. Does that make sense? So today is a creator and kind of housewifey kind of day, because I also have to clean up the house and I don't know where I'm gonna have the time at all. But anyways, morning stretches to kind of wake up, and I actually put my hair in a side part and I don't know how I feel about it. It also could be because I have the band on still, so we're just gonna see what we're gonna do. I'll talk to you later when we go view the house. Quickly did my makeup, filmed my videos, and I am very happy with the results. So a couple of days ago, I actually opened the Huda Beauty PR, remember? And I used this Easy Blur foundation and I applied just like a little bit just to see what it was like. I wasn't doing much, so I can't even remember where I was going. Point is, I didn't apply that much, and today I wanted to try it out and apply a lot more, and I must say I love it. I feel like it just, I don't know, it just looks so good. And it could be because I haven't tried a new foundation in a long time, and the foundations that I was using were the Huda Beauty foundations, but then like the older ones, and those were thick, right? And this is just so like lightweight and you could just blend it out so nicely. And yeah, I love it. Like it just, I love it. I don't know what else to say about it. I love it. I feel like it looks good. I'm sure that there are other foundations that work just as good as this one, but I just don't know which ones those are because I haven't tried them. Another thing, we can talk about that. I feel like what I want with my content is to not constantly throw something down your throat and be like, oh, you need this. Because in real life, I'm not like that. Like I don't try that many wait, do I not try a lot of stuff? Wait, I have to think. I try things that get sent to me more often than I purchase stuff, right? And when I try them out and I like them, that's when I tell you about them. If I don't like them, I literally just don't talk about it. And you'll notice, like, sometimes I start to use a product and I really like it, and then after a while I stop talking about it. It's because I just stopped using it and I don't really care for it anymore. So what I'm trying to say is, because I'm getting sidetracked, what I'm trying to say is that I want my vlogs to be more, and that's on this channel specifically, because I have some news. On this channel specifically, I want the vlogs to just be fun vibes and for you to watch my vlogs and want to experience life. Does that make sense? Now, I don't think that at this point I am giving you enough to be like, oh, I want to experience life, but that's where I want to get to. Because I started off, you know, making makeup tutorials and recommending products constantly over and over and over again, and I just don't want to do that anymore. I want you to watch the vlog and feel like, oh, I'm gonna go out and go for a walk. You know? That's the feeling I want you to get. I'm talking way too much. I'm trying to talk less in the vlogs because I feel like the vlogs are going to be so long, but at the same time you might like it, but I just get tired of hearing myself talk. Really quick, 2 minutes max. I want to start 2 new channels. Like, I have ideas for 2 new channels, and one of them is more like girly time based, because I don't want to say too much, and that channel will be more about, I guess, oh, but that, I don't want to do that. Oh wait, I have to rethink this, because my whole thing is that I want to stop pushing product down your throat, but with this new channel, how do I do that without pushing product? Okay, I have to think that one through. Just so you know, I want to start something new. I don't have the time to, so I don't know how that's actually gonna happen, but they're just ideas in progress. Ugh, that sucks. Wait, do I still want to do that now? I don't know. Okay, so little recap. We just saw the house, and a couple of people that are, well, then again, I wonder how long they've been waiting, seeing that they're number 2. That means they've been waiting for a long time for a new house.
You mean the Moroccans?
Yeah. Well, we just spoke to some people that were also there and are actually not interested because the rooms aren't big enough. And I agree, the rooms aren't big enough, but I feel like going from 21 square meters, it's the perfect, like, in between transition, yeah, until we get to the dream house. Like, this was less than a dream, like a nap. No, I'm kidding, but this is just a good transition until we get to like a bigger and better space. And I also think that it's just perfect for the 2 of us for now, and we don't have to stay there forever. So I am saying yes to this house, and then hopefully people fall off very fast. I mean, look, everyone deserves to get a chance, and I'm sure everyone wants, you know, like, they want to move out and into a house, but hopefully they don't think it's good enough for them to move into, and then we can move into it. Anything else? Oh, we were talking about the bathroom. We like the size of the bathroom.
I just don't like the...
You don't like that everything is slanted. Yeah, I understand that. And realistically, I think we only have the chance to not have that slanted if you have a zolder that has the vaste trap. The second you don't have the zolder with the vaste trap, the slanted comes very fast.
Yeah.
So...
Not the slanted would be on the zolder.
Exactly. But if we don't get it, we could just keep looking and then hopefully get one with a vaste trap zolder, because that would be more of the dream. But honestly, I feel like this is the perfect time to move into that space, because it's just a bit more spacious. And I really, really like the thing under the trappy to put storage and like store stuff in. Also, the only thing we need to think about is how the fridge is going to get put there. Also, we didn't ask about the thing. See, I knew we had questions.
I see the stacker for the stove.
Yeah? Okay. Well, we'll just wait and see what happens. Maybe I could check the app already to see if anybody fall off. Just to see. Like, whatever happens, happens. That's the vibe I'm on now.
Which app?
Oh, we're the 4th.
Are we now?
That went fast.
4 out of how much?
4 out of 6.
Doesn't matter. Well, it does a little bit, but...
Well, it only matters if the first 3 don't want it. I think it's a cute little place for us to have thing. What I don't see is the potential to have, like, really have a guest room like how we want to. That's the potential I don't see. If we get a couch in the living room as like a pull out, it can't be a big couch, you know. Now you're making me second guess it.
I'm making you second guess it.
Yeah.
Can you imagine everybody just say no?
Yeah, that's why. Now you're
No,
making
but I mean, even us, before we
Oh, but I think that's what's been happening, which is why we get a chance to see the house. Genuinely, I think people went and felt like the house was too small. Which, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of starting to feel like the house is too small. But at the same time, it's a lot bigger than the space we have now.
I know, but
We have a lot of light coming in.
yeah, I mean, we have positive points that you could bring in front.
Now I'm starting to get a little indecisive. Okay, let's just wait and see what happens.
That's a sticky thing.
So can we change?
You can't.
No! I bought a tripod for the car because I want to be able, just like a car mount, but it's not sticking. You think it'll stick to the wall? Let me see. Or not the wall, the window. Okay, well it does stick to the window, so that's good news. Well, I'm gonna figure this out right now. But it is our 2-month anniversary today, and it's also our cousin's birthday. So we're going to, wait, if I want this thing to work, I need to, wait, I'm trying to do like math in my head. I need to stick it on the window like this, right? I don't think it's gonna work. That makes me so sad. I need it to work. So it does stick on the window, but I want to be able to see myself.
Okay.
And I can't do that with the thing here. So if I want to put it on that window, how would I have to do it?
I mean, you would have to
Like, how would I have to stick it for
You
me
would
to
have
be
to
able?
take that one off first.
Okay, but you understand what I'm trying to say? Because just sticking it like that might not work. Because the thing is,
Look,
okay, and then where are we going to put the thing? The camera needs to go on this.
then you can't stick it no other way. Unless you have to flip it upside down. Because it don't have nothing for it to stay like this.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So
You don't. It was made for it to stay like this.
okay, I'll try again after Venice. Get a new one. Ugh, that's so upsetting! Anyways, we were going to go to the game room, but
You say we ain't going to the game room no more.
we still going? You see the time?
Yeah. It's the 6 early for 7.
Terrible.
Terrible.
Kind of figured it out!
Yeah, but it's shaking like the devil.
Yeah, but we have to get a whole new car for that.
Yeah, I understand. I'll talk about my
I should have
bed
come
sheet.
with my my mic. Could have started a podcast. In the car with the Richardsons. It's not all the way there. I think I want it a little higher. But we're going to get there. Okay? How many do we have now?
So we want
Singer burger, please.
menu?
Yes, please. With Fanta, please. So I have to figure out if I like it so close. But the stabilizer is a very good one. Especially for now.
What time it is?
It is now 7:21.
Ready to look update.
You mean black people time?
No, but I mean like for what time I wanted to leave.
Oh. Birthday boy said 6 o'clock. And then after birthday boy said, come black people time.
I told you it's black people time. I'm getting there. Mean change color.
I want a good chicken burger with a good sauce. I feel like we should eat out every single anniversary. Actually, I take it back because maybe one day I want you to cook something specific. But then it'll be just like eating out because I have restaurant food at home. Why are they taking so long?
Hello?
Hungry. Don't just say hello, you have to be nice. You have to say goedenavond.
Hallo, goedenavond.
Yeah.
Geef Stef een momentje.
Ja, is goed.
She probably been listening to everything we are saying.
Wel.
Little update. We're at KFC right now. We're gonna grab some dinner.
Battery in there?
And yeah, dying. My battery is dying. And then we're gonna go to the birthday boy. And progress report. I can't with us. I can't. Anyways. And then we're just gonna go hang out with the birthday boy until it's time to go to bed. Because I have to go to work early in the morning. And I've been up since 6:50 this morning. So I think after this food I'm gonna get very sleepy. Well, it wouldn't surprise me if I fall asleep way before the night ends, but we'll see where the night takes us. Filming this live from my parents' bedroom. Today I don't know how long we've been married today. It's probably, should I get my phone? I'm gonna go check. One sec. We've been married for 66 days, and yesterday I didn't get to vlog even though I really wanted to. It was just such a hectic morning because I had to pack. I had to figure out what I wanted to wear. I kind of had an idea, but it wasn't completely figured out. So I was rushing to pack in the morning, and then I had to wash my hair, do my hair. And then when we drove to Amsterdam, you're not gonna believe it, I forgot my passport. So I literally walked in. I don't even know what time it was. I think it was 7 o'clock. No, it was 8 o'clock. I walked in at 8 or around 8. And then my mom asked if I had my passport.
And of course she did not have her passport.
Okay, drama. I didn't have my passport. So my heart literally sank. And
Dat was echt drama.
dat was geen drama.
Dat was wel echt drama.
Anyways.
And I have to comfort her.
I just couldn't believe.
Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be
Mama.
alright now. Everything's gonna be.
We had to drive all the way back to the house, an hour and some change, get my passport, and then drive back. And we ended up getting back home at my parents' house in Amsterdam around 12 o'clock, midnight. And then I had to finish my hair. I think 1 o'clock I went, showered, and then went to bed. So it was very hectic. I think partially, I think I was partially overwhelmed because we were waiting on news to see if we got the house that we went to view a couple of days ago. And we did! I'm so happy. I'm so happy, so excited that we got the house. So after Venice,
then I'll think about moving. But for now, I just want to focus on the fact that we are moving, or that we are going to Venice, and just enjoy my little trip with my family. And I'm really excited about that as well. Ugh, I just got like a rush of excitement telling you that we have a house. Like, it's feels good. Anyways, so I'm gonna end the vlog here, because actually I'm not gonna end the vlog. I think I'll take you with me to the airport until we get on the plane, and then we'll end the vlog. Now we just have to wait till it's time to leave. I think we're leaving in an hour. I just finished my makeup. No, we're leaving in about half an hour actually. So I'm going to quickly see what trends I wanted to do at the house, and then I'm going to get my stuff together, and then we'll leave. I have to go like this. Okay, but make sure it's good, okay? Like by the thing, you know. You have to tell me when you're gonna play. When é duro pra mim escutar. Should we do it one more time? Just to make sure. Are you not entertained? Vamos lá, entra, já benção. Made it inside.
And excited. I'm not
Oh,
finished.
sinds wanneer heb je die camera?
Leuk hè?
Is like a digital one? It kind of looks
Nee, het
like
gaat
mine.
niet. Oh ja, het gaat wel.
Is het Sony? Heeft het een flash?
Ja,
Oh, perfect.
daar.
I do need that. Okay.
Leuk.
The girls only. Hallo.
Cigarettes. We will now demonstrate how to use the oxygen mask afterwards. Please ask our crew members.
And sometimes, no matter how lost you feel, God shows you that He's working everything out behind the scenes. All you have to do is go with the flow. See you next time.